What's up, guys? It's Blair of MwCustoms. It's January 27th. I'm going to show you guys a day of my life and kind of what we do around here at MwCustoms. Come take a look.
The tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover.
So basically every morning I like to come in, check my emails, get caught up on the emails for the day, and figure out what exactly we need to do that day. So, you know, we have customers say, hey, they need order updates or whatever, you know, I can go out in the shop, tell the guys, hey, this is what needs done today or this and that. So, well, we always start out with emails, and I always like to look at my ads and make sure those are running good, and if we need to make changes on that, that's kind of what we do.
What's it like being an entrepreneur?
I'll be honest with you guys, owning a business sucks. There's a lot of stress. I mean, I love the freedom and this and that, but when they say more money, more problems, that's 100% true. But you know, I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, it gives us time to spend time as a family, kids. You know, we have a lot of freedom, but there's a lot that goes on, like constantly working. You know, I wake up 4 or 5 times in the middle of the night just to check the phone to see order updates or people complaining or commenting. You know, it never ends. Like, I can't remember the last time I slept all night and didn't wake up just to check my phone and see comments or this and that. You know, it's always something. You know, I enjoy it. I mean, it takes a toll on your body and your mental health and stuff, owning a business, but you know, we're gonna keep going and try to take this thing to the next level. You know, the good parts, I get to work with my wife, Alexis, every day. She's over there. You know, can't complain about that. I got great employees. We got great companies we work with. You know, everybody tries. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody wants you to succeed. You know, they want to help grow your business just as much as you want to do it. So, you know, we work with a ton of companies. You know, they're always trying to make sure we're taken care of. We love what we do, but we have the right people. You know, we have a great guy that films videos. You know, trying to grow our YouTube and have you guys subscribe and, you know, support us any way you can. Gage didn't like that.
No, I was blushing. Like as a mother.
Oh my gosh, yeah, in a ton of ways. I quit my job last year. It's nice because like there's a ton of flexibility. I was talking to Blair actually yesterday. I just saw this like little thing on Facebook and it was like, I'll never have to ask another man like if I can leave early to pick up my kid. So like in some aspects it's great. Like you can't get away from that. Like it's just wonderful. But like definitely in other aspects it is stressful. We go home and we work. Like we're married, like we continue to talk about work a lot. Also I work here, so like we're together all the time, and you always hear people say like I would never be able to work with my spouse. That kind of comes with some challenges. It's also really great because like we're always on the same page. We always know what dinner is going to be that night because like we can talk about those little things throughout the day. But yeah, it's very stressful. Like if you ask me what's it like being a business owner, it would be like super stressful and like super just grateful, and the flexibility for the kids is like it's unbeatable.
Alright, so this is all the mirrors that we need to get painted. They've all been labeled. We just need to get that stuff dropped off at the paint shop. And if you come over here, you can kind of see stuff that came back from paint. Order 18996, some Alpha X 8624 tail lights. You can see we got some Alpha X headlights right here. Order number is 19007. We got a bunch more Alpha X tail lights right here. Some more Alpha X tail lights, Alpha X headlights, painted TW7, 04 to 08 F-150. We got some more Alpha X headlights up here. 11 to 16 F250. Then we got some 09 to 18 Alpha X Nova series. Order number 18880.
You just know these off the top of your head by looking at them?
Yeah.
How many lights have you built?
We probably built over, I don't know, 20 to 30,000 in 10 years. I mean, maybe that's a little high, but it has to be pretty dang close to that number. Over here, this is all the stuff that's been labeled. It needs to go to paint also. Same over here. Then we can see we got some fun colors in here. In here we got Jordan. He's building some lights. Looks like he's building a 5th gen Ram Nova Series Alpha X headlight. Then we got some 19 to 23 Alpha or GMC Sierra headlights. Then order 18502. We got some Alpha X headlights. This customer actually also did Morimoto headlights also. Painted 8624. Alpha X Dodge Ram tail lights that need to get put back together. This customer also did headlights. Looks like he did a gloss black. You can see color match is perfect on these. Then we got some LED door handles. Looks like they're ready to get tested. Let's see if they're hooked up. Oh yeah, look at those.
What'd you guys start out with in the business? Like, where did you start?
So when I started this business, we were just selling like the halo kits that you put in the headlights. It wasn't doing like full build. And I started this. It's actually selling light bars and like the ones that go on the roof and stuff. That died off about 8 years ago. Then it was just halo kits and rock lights and stuff like that. Then we finally got into full builds. That people don't know, we actually had a company out in California that he was doing all of our custom headlights and taillights. And unfortunately, we couldn't control the quality control, the lead times or anything. And it was giving MwCustoms a bad name. So back in 2020, I made the decision. I was like, all right, we're gonna go all in. We can't let other people control the name for MwCustoms. Rented a shop and hired a couple guys, and we started doing everything in-house. And that was 6 years ago. And now, we own this shop, doing everything in-house. But it's kind of funny how it started, just selling the parts for custom headlights, and now we're doing the custom headlights. We check everything in that comes in from the receiving area, FedEx, UPS. We just verify nothing's broken. The other day we got a grill that was broken, so if we don't check this stuff right away, they're gonna tell us that there's no return and we can't do anything. So we check everything daily, and this is how companies ship grills. This is how we ship our grills once they get painted. It's not gonna come in a broke little cheap box like this. You guys spend so much money, we want to take care of you guys. So all these mirrors coming in, they're from Boost Auto. We do a lot of work with Boost Auto. We fully color match their mirrors. Very blessed to be able to work with them. We also got some cab lights that we do from Boost Auto. We will color match those also. On average day we get about 10 to 15 packages. Some days we get 40. It kind of just depends on the order volume and stuff like that. But once they get here, the guys open them, put them on a cart. They get open if they need to, or they get disassembled, just like these mirrors. Get disassembled for paint. These are for a Dodge Ram. They get labeled for paint. We put a due date. That's when we need them back by. It doesn't always happen, but we try to keep that deadline. And people don't realize the amount of work that goes into this stuff. Like this one right here. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that need painted just on one side of the headlight. I had this guy tell me he was sick of waiting. He was saying we paint with a paintbrush, like one stroke at a time. That's not the case, guys. But I mean, you guys can see how much stuff we have to get painted, and you can only do about 1 to 2 paint loads a day, just with how much time it takes. And trust me, we want to get it done a lot faster, but it just takes time. If you want a high quality product from a high quality, that's fucked up. If you want a high quality product from a high quality company, you're gonna order from MwCustoms. So here's some headlights, tail lights, grills. Then over here, we have more mirror boxes. Believe it or not, We have, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 sets of mirrors that are getting painted right now. We got some more headlights. We got some Spider taillights, more Dodge Ram headlights. Just about a little bit of everything. Over here, we got more headlights, taillights, mirrors. We're just out of space, which is a good thing. I guess we're not out of space, but out of space where we want boxes. The thing with these boxes is they're in here for, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks while everything gets painted and it gets disassembled and stuff. So we like to keep them out of our way. That's why we have the shipping containers. Then this is why we have this loft up here. So it's just part of the process. So I bought this truck. It came from a buddy of mine. We've been friends forever. We did the mirrors, headlights, bumpers. We did all this stuff years ago. He was kind of sick of the lifted truck life. So he was like, hey, buy this, cut you a deal on it. My original plan was to keep it, turn it into like a parts truck, farm truck. I don't know. I kind of want to do stuff different to it. I'm not giving it away. I ain't got the balls for that, guys. But anyways, I want to change it up, drive it. If I like it, I'm going to keep it. If I don't, I'm going to sell it. So I want you guys to stay tuned through the process and see what we do. It's a 2011 Silverado 2500. I don't know what the paint code is. He said a blue metallic something. Yeah, Imperial blue. So it might look black on the video. It's definitely blue. We did all this headlights and door handles and mirrors, I think 4 or 5 years ago. So we're going to change it up. When we did this, I loved the front bumpers and back bumpers, but I don't now. So we're going to put some stock bumper, stock grille, switch up the headlights, switch up the taillights, just kind of redo the truck. And we're going to put it on video for you guys so you guys can kind of see the process. Then we're going to make the decision if I want to keep it or if I want to sell it. Or give it away, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it.
Blair likes it big.
I like it big. I like it wide.
Like his mama.